This is a quick video describing our overload protection that we've added to our systems. Basically, an overload is something that occurs when you have too high of a current or amperage going through the system. That might occur if you short a Q out, if you fire a Q and possibly you've had some heat damage on the igniter and two wires cross and it basically makes a short circuit. Depending on where this occurs inside your line, you can have some high amps. The problem with these electronics, any electronics whatsoever, is they're rated for a certain amperage, and when you exceed that amperage, you start to fry out electronics on the inside here. These systems originally did have basically a protective circuit, which if a system detected a overload and it damaged that system, it would only damage the specific Q, not the entire board. We've decided to go ahead and add overload protection on all our systems that are in the waterproof containers, which now will allow the individual Qs to survive an overload. And I'll demonstrate in a few. To start with, I'll actually show you what the voltage output is, and then we'll go forth and actually do an overload, and then show you that it did no damage to the system. Okay, the first one, we're just going to demonstrate the voltage out of Q2. The system's set for all, and I'm going to fire all here, and you can see we have almost 24 volts of power going through Q2. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to short out Q2 and show you some of the alarms that will go off when it detects the overload. Okay, right here you can see we just simply shorted Q2 out. I'm going to go ahead and do test. You'll see the test blue light comes on. That's another important part of the circuit. So we're going to go back to fire. And I'm going to note here, this is for demonstration purposes only. We do not recommend you try this with any system because it is very severe on the system, and if it doesn't have overload protection, you will damage your system. Okay, so at this step, I'm going to hit the fire all. We're going to short that Q out, and you'll hear the circuit overload alarm go off. 3, 2, 1, firing. It's detected an overload. All Qs are firing. It is now reset back down to less than 2 amps, so it's basically rendered the system safe. In order for this to reset, you simply stop the flow of power. Power is off. The overload is reset. Now we're going to go test that circuit. Okay, I went ahead and I hooked the leads back into it again. I'm going to fire, and you should see 24 volts, 23.8 or whatever the battery's status is show up. 3, 2, 1, firing. Okay, so we're at 23.8. All red lights are on, indicating we are sending voltage through the circuit, and it's firing normally. The second test we'll do is I'll go ahead and fire some Qs with actual E-matches. Okay, what we've done is we just went outside. I've hooked the system up in parallel to one clip style igniter and one professional E-match. And there's Visco fuse in each. We're going to go ahead and do the test again. See, the blue light came on, indicating we still have continuity. I'm just flip the switch over to fire. We're in all mode. Q2 is wired. I'm going to step back. And I'm going to fire in 3, 2, 1, firing. So as you can see, I love the smell. As you can see, the overload was successful.